What's up, guys? Hey, Potions just subscribed. Hello there, partner. What's up, ego? Nice. So, today we're going to get back into Flight Sim. We're going to finish off our, which one is it? The Kimberley Bush trip in Australia. We got the last leg to go, which is the longest leg. It's going to take about an hour. And I guess I just got to load the game and get in. So let's get into that. I'm going to link up voice chat with AlanMac87's live stream. And also in the voice chat, we've got Potions. So yeah, let's get into it.
It's all right.
All right, cool. I've done my intro.
You're doing flights around Australia.
No. Just a bush trip that's in the game.
I
haven't. I do need to get back into doing my around Australia flights.
You know, you can also do there. Well, I think this is more for you guys in the middle of nowhere. There are these. I don't actually know about them. There are these like small little airstrips that's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
On like the highways.
Yes.
For the Royal
RFDS
Service.
Absolutely.
And they literally just use the runway from the highway.
Yeah, they just
to land off of.
They block the road at each end, and then it's a highway.
You can actually get an add-on.
Yeah, I saw it recently on YouTube. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, and I'm just like, you definitely want that. You know, that's just insane.
Yeah,
I think you would instantly take that.
This is pissing me off. I can't find the boss I'm looking for.
Would you? Oh no, you wouldn't actually want to do like you're not a person that would do VATSIM or anything like that, right?
I don't know enough of the lingo.
So the codes, the frequency.
I need to learn a lot more before doing that.
But do you want to get into that though?
I wouldn't mind it actually. I really do need to learn it though. I mean, if I had the money, I'd be trying to get a pilot's license, but I'm broke as shit. So.
This is one way.
I just need to find an online course or something I can do in my own time. Because, I mean, it's not a bad setup I've got in here. I've got throttle quadrant, I've got autopilot panel, I've got a full yoke.
But also the thing is that you need to know. Well, I think you would know about it. All you need to know is pretty much what the ATC sends you. So that would be your flight heading, your altitude, your what was it, like ILS or something?
Yeah, I don't know how to tune ILS. I have to watch YouTube videos every time I try
That's another one. You gotta learn the score codes that they're gonna send you.
Yeah, score.
You just gotta make sure that you're following their stuff, otherwise then you could knock up and Adam's not gonna have the great experience.
I'll give you a phone number.
And whose phone number would that be?
When you fuck up at a real airport with ATC, they give you a phone number to call so they can go, what the fuck did you do, dickhead, after the fact?
I mean, VATSIM is technically free.
Yeah, I've got it installed, but I couldn't work out how to use it. This from the on the spectrum computer guy, you'd think I'd be able to work it out just by looking at it, you know?
Or you just, select a division. Well, that'd be Europe. Actually, no, that'd be Asia Pacific.
Unless it depends on where your plane is actually flying.
Wait, is it actually?
Because I think, like, say, if I decided to fly my plane here in Thingo, but I was taken off from, like, Heathrow or something, I'd have to tune to one of the London controllers. And shit like that. In VATSIM.
So, And there is... No, it wasn't statistics.
Oops.
Do you usually use the type of different,
Type of different?
sorry, the taxiways. The taxiways different, knowing like if you
Yeah, I
went
do.
by a Romeo.
I
then
do taxi a fair bit. I
uh,
know all that.
As long as you're knowing where the places that you're going to, as long as
I'd like to be able to get some decent bloody airport maps, though. I seem to be able to get them for other countries real easy, but none for Australia. Which is where I'd be doing most of my flying. What?
I've looked all over the Hillsbrad foothills. I can't find the boss I'm looking for.
Great.
I did also try using a I don't think it was like a it's the one that you've got, the stick.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tried that out on a friend of mine's like computer a couple like last 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And I tried it out. It was extremely sensitive, so like I would turn it and it wouldn't actually do anything. I'd turn it a little bit more and it'd be like already doing a full 90-degree turn. I'm just like, whoa.
That's the thrust
I thought I can just put it back and just take the speed down a little bit, you know, just coast it in, you know. But it's like, it was like little movements, it's like huge movements of like,
yeah,
wow,
there's
so
a sensitivity
inch by
menu you can
inch.
tweak all that. I had to tweak the living crap out of it. Everything was turned up way too high. Because I have flown a plane in real life, or a glider, and they're not that sensitive.
I would expect to be not.
But you just have your hand as relaxed as possible. Don't strangle the bloody thing. Just keep it relaxed. The plane will bump around a bit, but you only correct for big movements, you know? Don't correct all the little ones because you'll still pretty much be going straight. At least that's gliding.
Mm.
And yeah, it was remarkably easy. And a couple of years ago, I took Alison on her first plane ride in a little Cessna.
Because I was pregnant with Toby and I had seriously bad morning sickness.
In a little Cessna. And, you
I
know,
had morning sickness and then I had like motion sickness as well. That was fun.
Jack Jardin, the pilot of Jardin Aviation in Yarrawonga, he's like, you want to fly it? I'm like, yeah, why not? And yeah, you know, he got me to do a couple of turns and he's like, yeah, he said I'm one of the best he's seen just of a random coming to try and fly. And he wants to train me, but, you know, that costs money. And the reason why I knew it...
Is your sound set up correctly? Just want to make sure.
I think so.
I don't want to put my bits into it and you know, F up.
What the sound, Twitch sound alerts, or the yeah, Twitch sound alerts. It should work.
So I don't want to lose points and then it just doesn't work.
I know Alison's works. But I have been doing a lot of screwing around with Streamlabs lately after the whole charity month, so I hope everything still works.
It was at this moment that he knew. Where's that? I know that reference from somewhere.
He'd fucked up. Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but
It was not Simpsons of Futurama.
no, because it straight up says he fucked up. So
Yeah, and I thought it was Morgan Freeman that said it.
I don't know.
That actually kind of sounds more familiar.
I'm sure it's in my Twitch sounds.
Yeah, it's in mine as well. I'll try and Google it.
Man, I have no idea how to trigger this force. Pissing me off.
I can also preview the sound, so it actually makes more of a. You do. The Law and Order.
Doink doink.
That's where it was at this moment he knew he effed up.
Is it?
Law and Order. That's what it sounded like.
Nah.
I don't think so.
I've never heard a swear word in Law and Order.
It is. Hang on.
Oh, except when stable as UC.
Oh, not even then, really. Well, it's in the Stabler series, but that's too new.
Sorry. If that was a little loud, sorry.
Yeah, I
that
can
was
hear
that
it,
was
but anyway. Yeah.
Sorry for all that. That's where it sounds very like CSI kind of.
Oh yeah, it sounds like Morgan Freeman saying it.
Hang on, I'm loading knowyourmeme.com.
A few moments later.
That's gonna go through.
Yep, that worked. And that
Yours
absolutely...
is like a 11 to 12 second delay.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And that's a frame reference to be a few moments later, because it's a few moments later that we're still waiting for it to be loading. Makes sense? Makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So,
wow, I've got access to time more.
alright, the origin of the line is, in 2013, Vinna McCulley Quinn posted a short clip titled Jonathan Fucked Up, featuring footage of a young man trying to slide on a ramp with a scooter. When he's about to fall down, the clip cuts to black and white, freeze frame, and Quinn says, "It was at this moment he knew he fucked up." And yeah, and since then it's just sort of become a viral audio clip that
Wow,
everyone
that's
uses.
That's loud.
Or
Yeah,
air horn.
logo music, the last one.
No.
It's literally at 1%. It's blaring out loud. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What am I gonna do from?
You were talking about RFDS a minute ago.
Yeah,
Let's find my Beechcraft. Hang on.
it's somewhere there.
Yeah, I've got all of the Reno planes. So it takes me a little while to find shit. I got the Halo Pelican.
Whoa.
There it is. Baron G58. Baron G58? Oh, or is it... Oh, hang on. Might be the King Air that I'm thinking. No, it'll be the King Air. Hang on, I'm a dingus. Alright, once that loads. Okay, there's the Beechcraft King Air. Hit liveries. Gotta love how half of these aren't named.
Of course not.
I don't. Oh, I'm gonna. There is this funny one. I wanna.
There it is.
Oh. Well, I'm not really gonna use this for anything else.
Check it out. How do I zoom? I don't, apparently. Fine. Just put it on.
Oh wow, that's good.
There you go. RFDS King Air. So if I wanted to go and land on a road runway, a road strip, I've got the right plane for it. Looks like I've got to edit the colour of the registry number. But anyway. I was going to do something else, though. I was going to continue flying this,
I wonder if they've still got that bug.
Yes, probably. It's Blizzard.
No, there's a bug. If you stand near a dunny and you look at it like at a certain angle, you can actually see somebody in there.
No, I don't know. Try and look through the moon cutout.
That's what I'm doing.
I don't know which one's gonna be funnier. That's the thing. I don't know which is gonna make a reaction. It's like which one's gonna be good?
Don't know.
I'm gonna do this one. I'm doing. Did it come through?
Yes. Yeah. I love it.
Oh, this is annoying. The boss I'm looking for, I was just reading the guide.
It actually, you need to fix it a little bit. It's actually cut out. You can probably see from the stream. It's a little cut out.
Yeah, the bottom of the... Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the overlay.
I think you've just got to fix it in the like cropping settings.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got the exact same settings that Alison's got, but because she's not monetized, certain things don't show on hers. And they're all the things that are broken on mine, of course.
Weird.
Alright. How much fuel do we have? Do we need to refuel? I think we got enough. Is there somewhere to refuel here?
I use OBS. Okay.
I don't think there's anywhere to refuel here. Oh, there's one. Sure. We'll just say there was a thing to refuel. And the album art isn't updating. Hang on. Fucking thing! Media. Oh, come on. Don't take so for properties. Read only. Okay, C drive. Pretzel. Alright, cool. So, let's get on the roll. Set my altitude up a bit. I don't know, along about 3,000 I reckon. Even though there's no autopilot in this thing, so I don't know why I'm entering it. Oh, no one's park braking, okay. You know the hardest thing about not having any rudder pedals?
What?
Using poorly set come on, brain. Poorly set brain.
I could have told you that.
No, using poorly set basically, I've mapped my rudder to the rudder trim button, which means you tap it and it just goes full rudder deflection, which is no way to fly a plane.
Yep.
That's funny. Sorry. If I go to my panel, go to here.
I think I worked out what I did wrong, so...
Just my pitch trim.
That works, yep. I could actually upload my own alerts if I wanted to.
Yep.
But the thing is that it's like you gotta click on one at a time. It's just like, can I just?
Well, have you? The one that's
Not
on
the page.
Allison's one that goes full liquor bar. I uploaded that, and the one on mine that goes fuck off. That's a clip I took from Aussie Man's YouTube channel. So that's one I've uploaded myself as well.
Where is it? Sound alerts, here it is.
Come on, Thrall, hurry up.
Set as component of. Is panel 3.
Okay. Trim, fuel.
Oh, I'm free as well.
Oh, you stupid NPC, where are you going?
But can I? So I can go to my settings.
Wow, looks like that entire island is a mine.
Setup. Okay.
Finally, the dickhead that I was looking for is now spawned. Apparently not. Like, yeah.
Twitch affiliate.
Like, easy work.
Fly over that airport over there.
Oh, you can change the different templates.
Yep. It's pretty janky.
Oh, let's ride, he says, and he fucks off on the horse. Roll.
Mount up or suffer the pain of walking.
I know I'm going. He's just done really.
Yeah, I'm up the north end of WA in my flight. Hate how this plane doesn't have an autopilot.
Oh, here it is. Alert settings. Ah, here.
This throw gone. Looks like he's gone off the beaten track. Look, he's
can we cancel alert? Edit. And just take you out there. Add random button. A random button. I don't know what the heck it does. Can I remove the button, please?
oh no, random button.
Buttons!
Not a random
Oh man, I love buttons.
Titanic flew run. Oh, no thanks. They're very loud. Why are they loud? Weird. Jump scare. Oh. That wasn't the jump scare.
I gotta switch fuel tank.
I heard, I think there was like a bit of a cough or something, which is probably from you guys, and then I just heard this like scream in the background. Like, I'm just like, is that the jump scare? Wow. I'm taking that.
God damn it, Thrall!
Guys, would it be stupid if I put my volume down, of course being heard in a not like realistically high, like, you know, just like really loud, but if I put the stream's audio for that specific sound alert like really high, would that make it very stupid?
I don't know. With mine, the way mine's set up, I've just got the sound alerts menu at full volume.
Well, that's me. I have no idea what you two are on about.
Sound alerts. I'll play one on your stream in a sec. Oh man, I got like 6 million notifications on my phone.
I'm just trying to find Thrall. I think he despawned.
Dead.
Just some weird chicken dance.
I don't think he's dead. He just wandered off. Now I can't find him. So I think he despawned.
Some of the best sounds you really have to search for.
Captivated. You captivated. But the thing is that whoever follows like on my stream, it actually says the "Hello there" from Star Wars.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, I love that. And when they, well, apparently when they subscribe, I think it was a Bender speaking, and if they gave me bits, it would be "Here comes money."
Cool.
It's all with stream elements.
Yeah, I used to use stream elements a lot more than I do now. Like most of my notifications are just built into Streamlabs now.
That's why I don't like Streamlabs.
I mean, I could use the stream elements shit with it, but it's too fucking hard to set up.
That's why I actually got someone else to actually do all my stream stuff for me.
Cool.
I paid them quite a hefty amount of money. It was like $30 for all
Wow.
the different scenes, which is not a lot of money actually, because people realistically pay about 60. I got the discount.
I had to set everything up myself. Like this entire overlay where you're seeing like me up here in this corner, and then all the flight data over there, and then my links all over there, and all that sort of shit. All that's all done myself. The whole UI.
Ooh, the Jaw. Oh, I'm taking the Jaws theme. Yeah. Oh, and they F this shit I'm out. The classic.
Hey, CC 150. I can't pronounce the rest of that. Polaris. EQC.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
taking
for
the
the follow.
I couldn't pronounce it, I would have just said head desk.
No, there were actually words in it. Just it was too small on my screen.
Jeez, I thought I was another damn glass.
Yeah, this is only like a 20-inch screen with everything crushed down onto it. It's pretty small.
This is pissing me off. I lost thrall.
Good job. 10 points.
Did you had to upload some of yours, as custom, or did you just find them magically?
The only one of mine that I uploaded myself is Aussie Man's Fuck Off.
Oh.
And the only one of Allison's that I uploaded myself was Gray Still Plays Full Liquor Bar.
Oh.
The rest were already on there.
Oh, so I gotta just find them.
Yep. Man, I've been flying for more than 10 minutes and my ETA is still an hour. How is this possible?
Yeah.
Trying to find all the goddamn places.
Strategy say.
So I'm on my way to POI 16. 16 of a lot. 16. Why does this plane have to be a slow bucket of crap?
Because almost everything you fly is a small bucket of crap.
No, just everything that Asobo seemed to choose for the bush trips. I mean, this thing doesn't even have an autopilot. Just flying on trim alone.
Oh my god, the battle plan doesn't exist. The Futurama battle plan.
No.
It's not on there.
Which battle plan's that?
Futurama.
Yeah.
It's time for the battle plan.
Oh.
And then like I think it was like cheese or something.
Oh, yeah. Some of you will be pushed through a fine mesh screen for your country. Of your planet.
Your planet.
Yeah.
Give me the bird part. Give me the bird. That's probably my favorite episode.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, this is taking a little while.
Mm-hmm.
The hammock district. They're all just hammock.
Mm-hmm.
It's all Simpsons. Just all Simpsons.
Yep.
It's hilarious. I don't know how many I've got now. Probably a lot.
You can have 30 sounds max.
So it's 6, 9. I had 14 so far.
And it'll show
14.
10 per page. So you want your what are going to be your probably most populars on page 1.
Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta like rework it all. But I just say people look around and have a look. But the thing is that I thought you can make it so that they've got a not pay, but using the channel points. But since I'm not,
No, you need to be an affiliate.
that's what I was. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
before
be
you
an
can do that.
affiliate.
Otherwise, it's free
So they
like
get it.
Allison's, and I can just press the button over and over and over every 60 seconds to annoy.
That's me.
Nerd.
Which sounds a bit stupid, but I was going to use like either the channel points or bits to be able to do it. But I know you need to be affiliated.
Yeah.
And like,
Yep.
how do you become affiliated?
You need more viewers, more watch time, more stream hours. It's a pain in the
I
butt.
don't have that.
I've got everything except for the average of 3 Twitch viewers. Pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's me.
I've got everything else.
No, which is bullshit because Twitch's viewer count is faulty, has been for years. You notice her stream only says there's 1 viewer on Twitch? I know there's 5. Because I'm 4 of them.
Wow. That's incredible.
Oh wow, look at the water mask. You can actually see the sand under the water. Nice. Oh, this probably means I could fly over the the Great Barrier Reef and actually see the bloody reef.
It says in the chat. It says here, unfortunately played the alert for 0 bits, but the thing is that I go to my alert settings.
Yep.
And I edit it, and I've saved it as just user played alert.
Yep.
I don't want the
Yeah, I don't think it works. Allison's will say 0 bits as well.
Yep.
It's like I don't want bits. I don't want the cost or anything like that. I just don't want it. I just want the 2 things that says, you know, user played that.
Yep.
Just simple, but I just don't know. Oh, do I have to put all of these into... No, I shouldn't have to. As in like a profile.
No, I think you can just set one profile to override all of them.
Save as a profile, so... Main. Profile saved. Whoop, my Discord's gone off.
Uh-oh.
And now it's
That's
back.
Ugh, plane's hooking to
Unless
the left.
my... What the heck? OBS, you're going weird. There's this thing when you right click on it, I'm not sure. It's like, it was something to do with your right clicking it here. You can ban them or purge or delete. It's like this weird, like, graph menu that appears.
Weird.
I don't know. It's weird. Oh, I've reconnected to the browser anyway. Maybe if I did this. Oh, that?
Do this again.
Oh, so it's actually working on the actual, thing, but the chat message isn't appearing.
Weird.
So maybe we try that. Let me try it here. First page.
Because I lost Thrall, because he despawned, then I had to bloody reset the instances. Do it again.
Okay.
You're not appearing. Maybe if I go to here. And actually did this one. Hey, it appeared.
Considering I had to start this again, I'm not doing too badly considering I'm doing 99% of this from memory.
Nice. Oh, I've done that mission. Jeez, that was a long time ago. You think Kevin's the time or something?
Yep.
Man, this is bullshit. I've been flying for 3/4 of an hour and only 10 minutes have come off the flight time. This plane is...
Yeah, I forgot how big the bloody caverns of time maps are.
Yep. This plane is remarkably slow.
Have you guys seen the new Stranger Things?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Yes. More. More.
You want it right now? You don't want to wait till November next year?
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought we still got like the last 2 episodes or whatever to get down.
That's already done. 1st of July. 1st of July they came out.
Those 2.
Then my shit
But it
hasn't
doesn't
downloaded.
even end there.
Okay, well my shit hasn't downloaded it. Stupid shit.
It's still gonna go on for the next and final season.
Cool.
So Dazza, you've already watched the last 2 episodes, haven't you?
No.
Alright, then I can't spoil anything, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Just,
I have to find out why my
really
Naz hasn't got a copy of it yet.
why?
It's got the latest step in Miss Marvel though.
What, you don't have
considering
Netflix?
I pay for Disney Plus, so we could watch that anytime.
Oh yeah.
You don't have Netflix?
Oh no, I have Netflix. It's not my account though.
Oh, so what?
It's John's account.
Oh, so what? Just watch it off his.
Yeah, I guess it should, eh?
Well. Wow. That plays you well.
What the?
So they go here and grab a throw for the millionth time. Again. Why? Because you're the bad guy. That's why I have to kill you. Loktar, get your button gear.
Look, Taroga.
Yeah, once he did, I opened the prison. He's like, Loktar, Loktar, get your button gear.
Victory or death?
Where's the meaning of this? We're killing you so Throw can get his shit.
Oh my god, I literally searched up your, just like search up in YouTube and the video of, DazzaJay builds Magpie Defender helmet.
Yep.
Is the
Oh,
first
yes.
link that comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That comes up.
It's still marked as on my channel as the one for the recommended video.
Like a trailer.
No,
know you guys
it's the
did
recommended
Among Us?
video on my channel. Huh?
I don't know you guys did Among Us.
Yeah, we do Among Us on Monday.
Among Us Mondays.
I'll do that one.
Mondays.
Among Us Mondays.
And you don't be oh, you never told me about it.
We've been doing it for weeks.
And
And I didn't even know about it?
yeah, and Wednesdays I sort of do random shit. I think I'm normally doing, well, sometimes I do Genshin, sometimes I do Flight fucking Simulator. Allison does Warcraft Wednesdays. And I believe I have Saturdays penciled into my calendar, but I don't do anything with them yet.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't do Saturdays because I usually snuggle up with Toby.
Right.
Toby is an absolute numbers boy.
Rat boy.
He's not a rat.
Rat boy.
Sorry.
Nice.
What?
Mm.
Just what Bender says.
Yep.
Oh, you only do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yep.
Streaming.
Pretty
I
much.
thought you would do every day as best as you can.
Oh, we were doing every day for the charity month, but that's too fucking hard to keep doing.
Well, I mean, not every day, as long as you're, Sunday, Monday. If you can't do Tuesday, then Wednesday, or Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday.
Fucking throw, move it!
No, you're killing them too fast, Allison. You need to wear your underwear. And no weapons.
Buy me a coffee. All content
Throw was standing there waiting for you to
reserved.
talk to him, so I talked to him and it was just...
2005 to 2063 by Pothole Studios.
Yep.
2005 to 2063.
2063 is actually a reference to a video series that I never finished.
You copyrighted your own date that you put as 2063.
Yeah, why not? As I said, the 2063 is actually a reference to a video that I never finished. Basically, back when The Sims 2 was still a thing,
Yeah.
we started writing scripts and planning a series called Spatial Madness, which is basically a space station out on the front line near alien space. And they've all been sent out there because they've been told they're the best of the best, but they're all absolute idiot misfits. They're basically the worst of the worst. The whole purpose of existing out there on a space station is when the space station blows up, that's the early warning system that the aliens are coming. So, either way, you know, they end up saving the day even though they're a bunch of fucking idiots. And that was the sort of series. We only wrote like 4 episodes so far, but just Sims 3 came out, then Sims 4 came out, and Sims 2 just does not run properly on Windows 10. And
Toby went in, and then Toby came out.
So I do intend on doing it one day. I just need to find a whole new game to run it on.
That's true.
Well, I mean, I made convincing space in The Sims 2. You look at, like, you put the camera inside the building where the Sims are. You look out the windows and you see stars. You move the camera and you get parallax where the stars don't move, but the window's doing shit.
Oh.
I did it the exact same way they did it on Next Gen.
Oh, that's weird.
There's a wall about 5 meters out past the window that has stars on it.
Oh. You've not actually tried,
Hang on.
Star Trek Bridge Crew, haven't you?
No. Let me pause my flight right there for a second. Hang on, not with that button. With that
You
button.
haven't tried, Bridge Crew, haven't you?
No.
You should. You should. It is, PC based.
Okay.
So you don't need a headset or anything.
That's cool.
But you would like because it's Star Trek. And there is voice commands.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah, here you go. I'll send you the trailer of Spatial Madness.
Random segue. Speaking of hilarious, do you keep up with massive memes, Potions?
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
The Discord channel.
The Massive Memes channel.
Oh no.
Ugh. I posted something hilarious in there the other day that I found on Facebook. You want to read it, Dan?
Alright, hang on. I'll load up the memes channel.
That was one with
magic trick form. No one fucks given. Abracadabra.
No.
One you steal a twaffle.
No, hang on.
That's not the one.
I'm looking for it.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, here we go. So, I tried to read 50 Shades of Grey this weekend, but every time Anastasia said, "Oh my," which is like 2 to 3 times per page, I couldn't help but imagine George Takei saying, "Oh my." By page 12, I imagined everything that Anastasia said was said by in George Takei's voice. By page 15, I just imagined George Takei was Anastasia. I had to give up somewhere around page 17 because Christian had started to sound and look like William Shatner. And after that, I imagined everyone was wearing Enterprise uniforms and there was no way the story was coming back from that. I didn't even make it to any of the sex scenes.
What?
Exactly. Oh my.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I think he might be a bit young for that joke, then.
You are?
I said I think he's a bit young for that joke.
Ah, you're over 18, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't care. You've all heard me say "can" a million times, so...
Yeah, what's the difference?
Yeah.
More specifically, you probably aren't aware with who bloody Shatner and bloody Decay is. To even understand the joke.
Yeah, George Takei's Sulu from the original series of...
That,
of
says, "Oh my."
Yes. Oh my. So you know enough Star Trek to know that.
I grew up with it.
Mm.
What is your favorite? What's your favorite?
Next gen.
Everyone says next gen, but I find it good, but I still find Voyager better.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I find Voyager better. I love next gen. I've got nothing bad about it, but just Voyager just fits in towards me.
The K's on it too much like Colin for me. Oh, this plane is off balance again. Flick the fuel around.
Oh, did you actually see? I uploaded a video a couple months ago where this person actually had his own physical it was a Honda Jet, a physical Honda Jet.
Oh yes.
And I showed you that I gave you the put it up on what the channels for the
the nice yellow and white Honda Jet.
Yeah. And he has the own perfect channel about it. And of course I didn't even know there was a compartment. I think it was at the front plane or the back of the plane where you can just put all your stuff into. It was a very small bit.
Yeah.
You can put all your stuff in there, but I did not even know you can have one of those.
Yeah, there's a little storage box in the nose. There's storage down the rear end, behind the engines.
I'm just like, wow. And I didn't even know that. I can't remember his name. Tom Cruise actually owns one.
Yes.
I didn't even know about that. I knew he had a pilot's license, and he had everything in the world, just everything.
Everything
But
and Scientology.
Multi-millionaire. Of course, he's got everything.
But I didn't even know that during the film of during the filming for what's the later Top Gun 2,
Maverick.
he wasn't allowed to touch the controls for the aircraft.
No, the Hornets. No, they
the US
they were just in the back seat of the trainers, but still
the Air Force.
Yeah.
He was not allowed to touch the controls, and he paid them $11,000.
It gets better.
That's cheap, actually. Apparently, that's because usually people would be doing it for almost $70,000.
No. That $11,000 an hour. That's actually a fixed price in the American military. And what's hilarious about that is it doesn't cover everything.
Like what?
That barely covers the cost of the fuel alone. Ignoring the maintenance, ignoring how much it costs for the pilots, etc., etc., etc. So technically, the American government paid to make the movie.
You have to think about it.
Because someone had to pay for the maintenance of the plane.
I mean, the Black Hawk isn't kind of real, but they did destroy the set multiple times. I mean, you've already seen it?
No.
By the time it came in.
I want to see it.
I want to spoil
I suggested to him, I'm like, one day, why don't we offload Toby to my mother? And then goes to my nah.
We did that. We went and saw Doctor Strange.
Couldn't I technically
Oh, we didn't offload Toby to my mother. We left him at daycare.
How do I say this? It's it is a spoiler, but it's not technically a spoiler. It's the set actually basically got destroyed during the filming.
Doesn't surprise me.
It's actually the first scene where I don't know. It's huge, massive black Hornet or something. The really, really fast, thin jet, black jet.
Oh, the Dark Star.
Something along those lines, yeah. The little hut to the left.
Yeah. I've seen that in the making of.
Comes straight off.
Yeah, I saw that in the making of. When they actually filmed that, they were using an FA-18 Hornet to do the
Yeah.
obviously the ground effect and all that, and they just replaced it digitally. But yeah, they busted the building. I've seen all the behind the scenes stuff, like cramming like 8 fucking IMAX cameras into cockpits and shit.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's actually hang on. Let me I want to show you one of the images.
Yep.
Everyone's all complaining about this like little box that's to like the left of the actual cockpit.
Hang on.
Hang on. Yeah, they're not the. It's been rubbed out inside of the actual movie, and like the posters and things like that. It's like all been rubbed out. You kind of can't see it.
Ow! I don't need my ears. Fucker.
Yeah. So here's an image. So that I'll put it. Where do you want the image? Do you want it inside of the Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Just drop it in my live stream chat. DazzaJay live.
Excellent. So the one I just did in circle there, that's one of the little cameras that they actually use
Oh yeah.
for the movie.
Not surprised.
And this is another. Oh, that's a really crispy image. There it is.
Alright, people, so because
And
the
this-
old Hillsbrad foothills took me so long, so next Wednesday we're going to pick up at the Caverns of Time again in Tannerus, and
And that other
I'm
one's
just going to go anti-clockwise around, so the next one I'm going to do is Well of Eternity. And I should, in theory, knock most of these out next week. As always, tune in again on Monday for more money, and I'll see you next week. Ta-ta!
What the hell?
Now
Okay,
done.
so.
Sorry, I was doing my sign out.
Oh! I just this. I didn't want to. They just strapped the camera in there.
Yeah, not.
I just saw this. I just look. It will upload in a second. It will. It's like
I
they
really
just
got pee, so
camera in
I'm-
there. Like literally, they just strapped the camera in there.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what?
Camera and a couple of monitors and shit. Yep.
I thought they were like little tiny little boxes that I circled in.
Sometimes.
Anyway, ta-ta, I gotta go to the throne, and then I'm gonna call it a night, because yeah, Toby will be up in the early hours of the morning.
That's true. Take care.
Yeah, that camera there, that'll be for close-ups of like the instruments and shit. That'll be a soundstage camera.
Right. Yeah, so basically when it shows yeah, it's very hard to actually see because everyone thinks it's all just CGI and
No,
some people
it's
say,
not.
"Oh, real."
Pretty much all of the flying is
and-
done legit.
That's because it makes it more cheaper. I don't disagree, but people say it's real, but it's like no one's actually flying.
He's still a passenger, yeah.
It's all passenger mode.
But I mean,
Um,
you can't get that look of G-forces pushing on your face if you're just filming it on a green screen.
Exactly. You're not gonna get. Just not gonna read. You just because you're always gonna get it wrong. Because you want to make sure in the environment that you're doing it correctly. Oh, here's another. They use small like flat cameras, like box cameras, like not
Yep.
box cameras. The image I'm uploading to you is like an example. So that's a lot of wires.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Tom Cruise, he was the like director or something?
Yeah, it's his production company and everything.
Wow.
You know why he has his own production company?
Probably because he can do his own stunts without getting hurt.
Well, exactly. when he was working for like other production companies, they were always refusing to let him do his own stunts. Because here's the problem with making films: if you're doing your own stunts and you get injured, you hold up fucking filming for those few months that you're off with a broken leg or whatever. Most production companies don't want to stop filming because someone did their own stunt and smashed their leg or something like that. And
Exactly.
yeah, for a whole bunch of the I think it was one of the early Mission Impossibles, they pretty much wouldn't let him do any of his own stunts or any of this for both, you know, injury and insurance purposes. So he just told them to all go get fucked and created his own production company and does whatever he wants now.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's those IMAX cameras.
Those IMAX cameras, they're like a box. They're like literally like a box. They're
Yep.
smaller than a box.
They're IMAX cameras.
Are they? Oh wow, that's incredible. That's just incredible.
Yeah, not only that, he had to... because you don't have a crew up in the air with you, you've just got the military pilot whose entire job is to fly the plane. He had to train his actors how to operate these cameras and how to frame shots and shit. You know, like
Wow.
say if the light's in the wrong place, the actors have to look at their little screens that they've got in there, see the video of it and go, okay, yeah, that looks wrong. And then tell the pilot up front, oh, can we turn left slightly so the light changes in the cockpit? So they had to learn a whole bunch of director shit, you know, operating cameras, fucking getting the lighting right for the scene and all this sort of stuff. And then remember to do their lines while pulling high Gs.
It's like
It's truly impressive that
Wow.
he's managed to get all these random actors to be able to do that.
oh, they actually they did some all the aerial scenes were actually apparently filmed by Florida-built private jet. So like the aerial scenes. So that's the inside, the two ginormous cameras, well, the computers,
Yep.
and then that's the inside.
Yep. Not to mention, yeah, that's one of the. There's also, he also has the Patriots Albatross, which does a bunch of the filming as well. If you Google Patriots Albatross, you'll find a black military trainer aircraft. Well, one of them also got a big nose camera attached to it for filming.
Oh yeah, and I see. Yep.
Yep. And it did a bunch of shots
Wow.
too. So all the external shots are pretty much real. The only
Well,
time they're
yes.
not real is where you've got like invading the airspace of other planes and shit.
Well, they could have just gotten other pilots or other.
Like that shot,
like
that shot that you see in the
training
trailer where
section.
one plane flies upwards between two others. That's been digitally done because you do not fucking fly planes like that.
Oh, and of course Tom Cruise, like, because apparently he flew on top of another jet.
Yep.
Well, let's say Tom Cruise. I mean the pilot
Yep.
of for Tom Cruise flew on top. So they're literally like,
Yep.
it's like on top of literally each other. Like not even like about a human. Like,
Well, the
that's
the
6
first
from each other.
movie, the very first movie back in the 80s, they had a shot where Cruise's plane was flying inverted above the enemy's plane.
Yep.
And they were so close together that if they were actually doing that, which they weren't, it was very much green screen or model work. But if they did that for real, the tails of the planes would have smacked together and you would have had a big crash.
Very, very big crash.
You know, a little bit of Hollywood here and there.
Oh, those are 4K cameras?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, my gosh, my freaking iPhone doesn't even do 4K, it only does 1080p.
The new
I'm like,
iPhones do
geez.
4K.
Yeah. I think they do, yeah, 4K. 4K, 100, no. I think it was 100, yeah, 1080. 4K, just 24 frames per second, I think it is standard, yeah. But with Maverick, I think they were using a different frame rate rather than 24 FPS. I think they were using a little bit I think it was slower frame rate. I think it was 23 or 25 FPS, just to make that little bit realistic kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know they were using a different frame rate, and they were using a different.
So they're either under cranking or over cranking.
Yeah.
Under cranking just slightly would make things look faster in playback. Over cranking slightly would make things look slower.
Bingo. But the thing is, it was looking pretty slow. And of course the missiles. Most of the missiles are all CG.
All CG, yeah.
Because I just don't think anyone would have been. Because that just seemed a bit. Yeah. Didn't seem right.
You're not doing live fire exercise with real planes. It's that simple.
Pretty much.
The Dark Star is in Flight Sim.
I know that, yeah. Oh, it was something else. Oh, the first scene when you get introduced to Maverick, he's actually fixing a plane, and that's of course his plane.
Oh yeah, the old banger
in his own hangar.
Yep.
And of course they put the props in there and things like that. It's incredible to see that he was building that plane, which I think he was just tinkering, just taking like a nut or two off, whatever, as acting. And
he knows how to service the cunts too.
But he was also using that aircraft in the James Corden video.
Yes. Oh man, I love that James Corden video. Oh, he also used that Patriot's camera plane in the James Corden video as well.
Yep. Well, of course, because it's the same crew, I bet.
Yep.
And how could they get the exterior shots? Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, that was
they used
that was great.
Really good high quality audio. Because while they were on the I don't know what it's called, the aircraft carrier, that's the word. They filmed a couple sequences of some planes like taking off.
Yeah.
And you could hear the jet engines. Like when I was in Lux with Hoyts, I could feel the cinema rumble around me. Like it was like rumble. Nice. And I was like, God, that's amazing. I could literally feel it in my chest, rumbling. Just that was amazing. And of course, it had the actual like main music for Top Gun. But I don't know the quite stuff, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I think it was a Danger Zone or something?
Yeah, they used the original recording of Danger Zone near the start of the movie, from what I understand.
Yep, they used that.
Which is funny because Kenny Loggins actually re-recorded the entire song.
Yes, he did.
For the movie, and they didn't use the re-recording, they used the original.
Clearer. It was a lot clearer. It was not...
Well, they used the original recording rather than the new one, which is interesting.
Oh. They did some remastering to it because it didn't sound like anything original. Probably because I think it was versus back then, which was like
80s microphones were crap, man. 80s
and then of course they upgraded it from that to like 7.2 surround sound. Adobe's, which is like from 2 speakers to 100 plus
all
speakers.
The speakers.
Just the rumble. It was amazing. It was amazingly intense. But when I went into the standard seats, and just like watching like a normal cinema, it was like half as the quality of the audio was half as worse. I'm like, I don't like it. The cinema wasn't rumbling. It wasn't getting to your chest and just feeling that raw. I didn't feel that. It was just, yeah. But yeah, all the different sounds, the different frame rates they were doing, even the cabling was jumbling around. It was just felt so realistically, it just good.
Yeah.
I know you can see that from the trailer, but I can highly recommend it if you just go watch it in Lux. It will highly sound better.
I've got a
Highly sound
huge home cinema system.
Oh, then you'll be doing perfect.
Well, let's put it this way. I went to the Cobram Community Cinema, which is a publicly funded cinema. It's not too bad. It's pretty new. All sort of new stuff, digital projector, all that. My house has more bass.
It was like,
Yeah, there was a distinct lack of bass, unfortunately.
oof. It's like, hang on.
I mean, I'd go back, but I don't know. I just like my home cinema better. Sounds better. My screen isn't as good, but my sound's better.
That's true. Wait, you know, you
The
gotta
screen's
fight
got a
over,
dark stripe up the middle of it. One of the lenses on the LED strip has shifted, and I really don't want to pull the fucking thing apart to fix it. Bush strip injector.
I actually got one of the actual copies. I actually have got a copy right now. But
Okay.
it's not the best. It is. Well, it's the best when it came out, and I think it's still the best to today. But it still lacks in. It's good in quality for audio, but not as well than I was expecting. It's still cam, but it's like from off this guy's like TV or something. But it's not as terrible as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be shit, like shockingly shit. It's quietly decent, very very decent. Very...
Seriously? Where's that?
Open with you. Like, I can show you an image. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll show you an image. One simple image. Like it's full. I think this is like. I'll tell you the resolution. It is media information, statistics. Nope. Codec. Yes. It's Oh, the frame rate's 30 FPS. Well, that's not right. 1088. So 1080p resolution, but I think its original resolution's like something a little different. Yeah. You can see it's not as well because it's a little bit mushy. It's a little bit mushy, but it was good for it. It's still good in my opinion.
Okay.
It's good in my preference. My preference, I will still enjoy. It's still only MPEG audio.
Yeah.
It's still MPEG audio. What is it? MPEG audio. Something about the curtain. Whatever that is. 32 bitrate. Chroma location left. Weird. 709 range for the color. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I think to be like, what do you think? Do you think that's terrible, or do you think that's good for you? Because I think the original resolution is like 8K.
Okay.
As in like the filming's in 8K, but they put it into a quality for most users to be able to decrypt. Like, you know, if you went to like, you know, let's say Stranger Things, they're recording in 8K and then they upload it into Netflix in 1080p. And then, of course, they do a 4K quality for all those really good people who can actually do that type of stuff. And yeah, they've just basically done this in a bit of a different way, because I think this is a more higher resolution. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's looking pretty fluffy in my opinion, but in my opinion, I mean, it's only HDT.
Yeah.
TS. But I had a look at all like the others that everyone else was uploading. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yep. Doesn't surprise
But
me.
this was the best, in my opinion. Far best. It's sometimes some of the audio where it gets that really good the audio in the background, so that's the music, really gets a bit low, and then the actual sound of the jet engines really go higher, so it's trying to buffer in a sense of which should get the higher audio frequencies. But that's I don't really care about that. It's like, how do I explain? It's like when you talk, it's like it's very bare per se. That's the right word, I would say. But in my opinion, it works perfectly fine. I've got no problem. Are you gonna head to bed soon?
Once I get the plane there, it says 16 minutes. I'm not sure how much I trust it.
I think you can wait 16 minutes. I think I can wait 16 minutes before I go.
Just have a look at my nav map. Yeah, I'm pretty much on target. Line blast. POI 23 here, which means 12, 13, 7 nautical. Okay. So about 30 nautical miles to go. 34.
Okay.
Oh, it says it up the top of my bloody live stream, just over that way. DTG, 34 knots.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, what do you think of that UI over there? With all of the flight info.
Like your speed, your
Yeah,
heading.
speed,
Yeah.
heading, altitude, all that sort of shit. What do you think of that thing?
Impressive.
That's called Bean Overlay. BENE.
Is it free?
Yep, there's the program here that runs it. You just got to set your departure and your arrival and your route if you've got a route.
Wow, okay.
And that's pretty much it. You can change all the settings of all of the out displays, but run that with FSUI PC and that works beautifully.
Wow. I see you getting a bit of turbulence.
Yep, the wind bouncing off all this crap below. All these rocks and shit. Bloody Western Australia.
Wait, Western Australia? You're flying over Western Australia?
Yep. I'm up the top end of it.
You can't blame us for everything.
Up into Kimberley. And I actually think I'm approaching Northern Territory if I haven't already crossed over. Let me zoom this map out a bit.
Don't you need to get clearance to cross over the border?
No.
Oh, something I didn't even know about.
Oh no, I'm still miles away from Northern Territory. Yeah, this is still WA.
But you still gotta land in what? 15 minutes, was it?
Yeah. About 14 minutes. Hang on, I'll inch this map across. Ta-da! Here's where we are.
Taking a little bit of time.
Here's where we're
Taking a
going.
little time.
And if I zoom right out,
There it is.
you can see we're here, this part of WA. And if I cut it back out, here we are here. Northern Territory starts about here.
Oh, wow.
So we're right up the top end.
Oh, yeah. Now I see. Now I see.
Inch that back over there.
So we still got a couple meters to go.
Yep. Switch my fuel over the other tank again. I hate this plane so much.
Fly the Honda Jet.
Well, it's one of the bush trips, so you can't select your plane. You get what you get. And the Honda Jet, I've got that, and I can't stream with it.
Why?
Well, you see how I'm doing it nice and smooth, 30 frames a second right now?
Yeah.
If I load the Honda Jet, I get 15. It's janky as shit.
So you prefer the Microsoft Flight Simulator X version?
Well, I prefer planes that don't lag like a bastard.
Let's then talk to Microsoft.
Well, yeah, and Microsoft ones run at 30 frames for me. Not a problem. The Honda Jet, it's only the third-party planes I have issues with. The Honda Jet's definitely the biggest issue.
Wow. I guess it's got a lot of knobs in it.
It's got a fully detailed interior and all sorts of shit like that.
If you could turn them down, then that'd be a lot more happy.
It's got custom bloody instruments in it, which definitely doesn't help. And the throttle controls are janky, so that you actually have to move your camera around in the cockpit to unlock the throttle controls before you can even start the bloody motor. Even if you have a proper throttle quadrant, it doesn't work unless you do that. It's so janky.
That's terrible.
It's real janky.
I don't actually know that planes actually use trims for the nose to be pushing it up and pushing it down.
Yep. I've got a trim wheel right in front of me.
I don't even know, like, I know how it works, but I don't know why you need it.
Okay. The faster you go, the more your plane will want to nose up. Just by design. So without trim, you would have to be constantly putting in a pushing force to fly straight at a high speed. Or if you slow down, it's going to want to nose down on its own. So you'd have to be constantly pulling back on the yoke to keep it in the air. Trim is essentially just your constant force. You can dial it in so that you don't have to hold the controls, basically. It just makes flying easier.
Okay, and I'm guessing for the big giant bastard planes, they use like the side of the throttles to be able to.
Yeah. See, I'm trimmed in. You'll see over there I'm actually still climbing at about 300 feet a minute. But look, my hands aren't on anything. I just touch the control every now and then to straighten it back out, because one of the fuel tanks is heavier than the other and it keeps turning.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And if I adjust my trim, let's see here, I'll go trim up and I'll just spin the wheel. The nose raises on its own. If I spin it back the other way, the nose will come back down. There it goes, nose coming back down.
It's rising. Yep.
Now I've got to dial all that trim back in to get it to fly level again.
Wow. I just... It's like really weird to understand because I don't even...
Yep.
I just feel like it's just going to be a hassle to fly with, that's all. Because I actually tried to fly with one of the... just like a standard aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And the plane just kept going up and kept going down. I'm just like, could you stay level for once?
Yeah, dial the trim in. If you want a plane that you
It
don't
was at
have
like
to...
minus 30 though.
If you want to fly a plane that you don't have to trim, the Airbus A320. The computer... it's... Because it's a fly-by-wire thing, you don't need to trim it. It does it itself.
Is that why we hate Airbus?
Oh no, we love Airbus. We hate Boeing because they're incompetent.
No, because their pilots didn't understand how to work an aircraft.
Their pilots were never fucking told that MCAS was on the plane.
There you go, that's the word I'm looking for.
Boeing hid the fact that Boeing basically did not want the plane to be recertified. They did not want people to have to retrain their pilots. So when they put MCAS in, which was to compensate for the stupidly big engines they'd put under it, they didn't fucking tell anyone, not even the FAA, that they'd done it. And then, out of sheer incompetence, they hooked the MCAS system up to only one of the angle of attack sensors.
There you go.
So when that sensor goes wrong, the plane repeatedly tries to fly you into the fucking ground. You have less than 10 seconds to respond to it. And with 3/4 of all the alarms going off in the cockpit, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
And it's...
And they've tried scapegoating people to put the blame on other people. Still no one's been... You ask me, the people at the high-ups in bloody Boeing, like the CEO, he should be in jail, as far as I'm concerned. Absolute scumbag.
Oh, it's Qantas Flight 72.
QF72?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that
That's
doing?
a similar incident. That was a similar incident, but that was on an Airbus A330 though.
It was it was actually a one of the Icarus got weird information in it, and it just nosed down. But it's not the constant nose down force that you get from the MCAS. That Qantas one just dipped momentarily. Obviously, it put people's heads into the luggage compartment.
Oh, it was all gone. It was demolished.
Yeah, it did it twice, but that's about it. One of the Icarus was giving faulty information, and they've managed to fix that. But Boeing was putting the trim in 10 seconds of constant nose down trim, 5 seconds of nothing.
Down,
then it would do it again.
10
seconds of nose down. Yeah.
Down again, just down again.
And on the rear wing of the plane, you've got the big wing surface, and you've got that little flap on the back. That little flap on the back, your elevator, that's controlled by the pilots pulling on the yoke. Trim is the entire wing changing its angle. Guess which is more fucking powerful? You can get to the point where it's trimmed down so much that you can pull that yoke back as hard as possible and you're still going down.
Yep. This is why...
It's the worst thought of thing that Boeing has ever done. An absolute
if they actually
bloody con job
thing and told the pilots and did the proper training, even if they just didn't mention it to the FAA, that would have been still fine in my opinion.
Well, here's the thing: the first pilots that crashed weren't told about it at all. The second set of pilots that crashed were told about it and did take the actions that Boeing said to take, which is once the trim runaway happens, shut your trim motors off so that it can't do it itself. They did that, but in that 8 seconds that it took for them to shut it off, it had already trimmed it past the point of no return. They went into the fucking ocean.
Yep.
8 seconds. That's it. They had no hope.
That's just crazy.
Boeing, as far as I'm concerned, is liable for that shit. Because
absolutely,
they did everything they could to hide the fact that this system even existed. And then not only that, when both planes crashed, Boeing immediately put out press statements saying, oh, the pilots did it. Can't be our plane. Oh, and they also said stupid shit like, oh, it wouldn't have happened if it was an American pilot. The Ethiopian pilots were trained in America.
Wow.
Yes. So, you know, just some casual racism from Boeing.
That's amazing. Wow.
Oh, cool. I'm on approach to the runway.
What did you think of... What, just want to check. The 777-200ER from Boeing.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I haven't really seen enough of it to know yet.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Boeing really went to shit when they did a merger with McDonnell Douglas.
Shocker.
You remember McDonnell Douglas? They made the DC-10. The plane so dangerous it crashed a Concorde.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they merged with McDonnell Douglas, Boeing went from a safety first company to our share prices first company.
Wow.
Yes. So they'd do everything they could to sneak shit through. They'd just do dodgy shit. Just absolute
That's insane.
dodgy shitheads. And it's the McDonnell Douglas Corporation. They ruined their own fucking company. And now it's ruining Boeing.
Wow. What do you think in the current MH370?
Which one?
MH370.
Oh, the one that's somewhere at the bottom of the ocean.
Somewhere, yeah.
I mean, we'll probably find it one day, but I don't know when.
8 years.
Yeah.
Still can't find it?
The ocean's pretty big, man.
Yes, but they've looked everywhere.
Not really. They've looked in many little areas where they think it might be.
I don't judge about that, but just the evidence says
more
it's
notion.
just somewhere, but it doesn't exist.
No, it's somewhere off the coast
Because-
of WA. Another company's going out there with a no fine, no fee ship, and they're going to have a look for it for a few months in another location.
But the last search was back in 2014.
Yeah, there's a new one going out very, very soon. If it isn't already there already.
What is it?
Hang on. Once I've landed this beast,
Hang on.
does that gear down?
2 new reports verify MH370 location technology.
Yep.
Resumes in 2023.
Yep, there you go.
That's the one?
Probably. Jeez, I got a crosswind or something. Oof, yep, crosswind landing. This is gonna suck.
But I thought they've already scanned in the same area.
Yeah, you don't realise how big the area actually is. And how small a plane is in that area.
It's like a little ant versus a gigantic giant.
Yep. Like, there's a little house down here out this window. Just down there in the trees. I think it's a house. A building of some description. They're looking for something around that size in something as big as the entire area we can see out the front window.
Wow.
It's at the bottom of the ocean, so you've got the ocean in your way.
In January 2018, Ocean Infinity, under the contract with the Malaysian government, undertook a 90-day search campaign to locate the wreckage in the 7th Arc, which is where the aircraft has been believed to be along the southern Indian Ocean. But after 138 days and 125,000 square kilometers of searching, the company was unable to find anything.
Yep.
He said
it's a needle in a haystack, quite literally.
You keep saying cutting edge technology in the entire world, but then you said that like 8 years ago you got the best technology in the world. So
It is cutting edge. Problem is, it's still a needle in a haystack. So
Al said the original program director for the search said that the event was still 100,000 kilometers square foot left to seabed, left of the seabed to be examined. Okay.
oh, I'm coming in too high and too fast. Alright, here we go.
Ooh.
There we go. Flare.
Some people say the MH370 wreckage 4 kilometer deep in the Indian Ocean is the new report.
Yeah. Because they're going by some very arse-about ways of finding where it is. They're going by satellite pings and Doppler effect to try and work out what direction it was going, and because it wasn't reporting anything when someone must have shut off the transponder. It's that simple.
Aliens?
Hijack gone wrong?
Nah. Because it doesn't.
Well, here's the
It
thing.
doesn't seem that simplistic.
If someone fucking tried to jack it and, shut off shit like the transponder, but something happened. Maybe the gun went off and, maybe a gun went off or something, and they caused a blowout of one of the windows, sudden decompression. The oxygen, the onboard oxygen only lasts about 10 minutes. It's only designed to get you down, only a couple of minutes, only designed to get you down under 10,000 feet where you can breathe without it. If it was hijacked and these idiots, say, blew out a window and didn't know that the oxygen only lasts so long, they could have all gone hypoxic at 30,000 feet, and it's just... So everyone on the plane is completely unconscious, and it's flown until it's run out of fuel on autopilot.
The thing is that it doesn't. It seems unprecise for a hijacking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hijack gone wrong.
It's just that okay, so it goes from Kuala Lumpur all the way up and goes out of the airspace and turns around. That's a suspicion I would immediately guess. Seems so simple.
That'd be the perfect spot to hijack it, though.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. I have no disagreement with that. Is there? Oh, here it is. And they go over to India, which seems a little bit just spec. Where's the? Okay, there's a better one. And then it goes between the two different Thailand and Indonesia for Malaysia airspace. It goes between that area, so you can't actually get any kind of much of a signal. But thing is that why would they go back over land? It seems a little bit suspicious, in my opinion.
They could have already lost consciousness by that point, and that's just the autopilot.
That's where I believe that straight line that comes from above Thailand.
Because pretty much once they've done that U-turn, it just follows an autopilot path the rest of the way. That's why I'm thinking hijack gone wrong. They've tried, they've entered some info, and then they've passed out because they're above the altitude with a possible decompression.
See, I feel like it's a lot of things. I feel like it can be that. I feel like it can be hypoxia. It also might be hijacking. But the downside is, why would they turn off their transponder? It just doesn't make
If you're hijacking a plane, that's one of the first things you want to do. You don't want anyone to fucking follow you.
Yes, but how does any person know to do that? Because you have to go into the belly of the aircraft.
Not
to turn
really.
it off.
You can do it in the cockpit, last I checked.
Darn it. But that's going to be pretty advanced, and no pilot, and I mean no pilot, should be doing that, even if it's at a cruise stake. They wouldn't do it, and if there was some knowledge person, just like you or me, well, as in like didn't have any sort of knowledge of a cockpit, walked in there and
If you're going to
turns it
hijack a
off.
plane, you're going to learn at least how to fly the fucking thing, even if it's just simulator training or fucking, X-plane or
Yes.
flight sim, You're going to learn a bit. One of the things you're going to want to do is turn off the transponder if you're going to hijack a plane.
But remember, how are they? How do I say this? Why would they target, for an example, her? Why would they target me? Here. Seems a bit stupid if they're going to target Parliament. But why so far of a distance?
Who knows? Could be anything. Like, hell, the guys who did 9/11, they learnt how to fly a plane.
Yeah.
They learned how to
failed,
fly
though.
a plane, and then they flew them straight into the fucking World Trade Center.
Yeah.
But you know what I
But
mean?
one of them.
Some
one of them did
hijackings,
fail.
you'll just go in, you'll wave a gun around, and you'll tell the pilots to do shit. Other hijackings, like 9/11, you either kill the pilots or get them out at gunpoint, and you take over the plane completely. And I'm guessing it's just a guess. No one knows what's happened to 370. But I would say that someone's attempted a hijack. I would guess someone's attempted a hijack, and it's gone wrong. Someone's got shot. Maybe a window's got blown out. Decompression. Hypoxia. And then it's just followed an autopilot path until it's run out of fuel and fallen out of the fucking sky.
But what are the?
Like, it's not the first time that a plane has flown along an autopilot path until it's run out of fuel and belly flopped into the ocean. Air France 447.
Yes, but wouldn't it be some sort of like I know it would take some time for it to be on top of the water and then slowly submerge underneath the water, but wouldn't there be like small things like
Some of the flapperons and stuff have washed up on other shores.
But that's not what I'm trying to say. Wouldn't so the pressure that's underneath the water in the in the sea, how the pressure gets through the windows, which would that be able to get through
Easily.
Easy. Okay, so
They're not sealed tubes. Air needs to get in to circulate and get out.
Okay, so if that did actually happen, what about all of the stuff that's inside? It would have been all burst out.
Oh, everything. It's full of water. If it's in the bottom of the ocean, it's that simple.
That's true. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to say that wouldn't there be things all around the crash site of that area of the ocean?
Most of it would have sunk, and the only things that haven't sunk will have floated away.
But where did those float things away though? That's the thing, 'cause it
Some
wouldn't
things
be
like
there
flapperons have
something.
washed up on shores of other countries, and if you look at the flow of the surface currents, like I think it was like the bottom of Africa or something like that, and if you look at the flow of the surface currents from over near the area over near WA, they go from WA over to Africa. So that still points to it being in the area just off the coast of WA somewhere. Because we have they have found like flapperons and shit from the plane. Just not much. Little bits here and there covered in barnacles.
Okay.
It's in the ocean. We know that. That's about all we know. Okay, have you seen the Honda Jet on the screen?
Oops, sorry. Oh, there he is. Yep. He's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. I tried to recreate my paint job from FSX.
Works wonders.
It's a good looking plane. It just lags too much to use, and it's running at 30 frames a second now. I think it's the instruments that are causing all the lag. And yeah, I now know how to recolor the tail numbers, so I can do all sorts of fun shit with some of my other libraries now. Like this has purple tail numbers with gold outline, so it's very hard to see the gold outline, but it is there. So I now know how to do all that sort of crap. Change aircraft. What else have we got in here? Ah, yes, the Dark Star. You've seen the Dark Star from the movie? From the Maverick movie?
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to load. There it is. Dark Star.
Oh, yep.
It goes fast. Like all the leading edges of it start glowing when you're doing bloody Mach 10 in the stratosphere.
That's true.
So good. Yeah, for a bit of fun, for some reason they added the Pelican from Halo into the game.
Oh.
Where is it? Pelican.
Would they be going to Africa?
Hmm?
Would it be going to Africa?
Wouldn't what be going to Africa?
The plane.
Well, anything floating would have gone in that direction. Anything that's sunk will be on the bottom of the ocean, roughly where it hit the ground. Oh, we hit the ocean. There you go. Pelican.
Oh, yep. Wow, that's huge.
Pelican's got liveries too.
Wow. That's huge.
It even plays the Halo
That's
music.
Huge. That's cute.
Hang on. I'll go to default and I'll go to go back, world map.
I might actually go to bed very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you've got to go to bed soon as well. 'Cause it's like 1 a.m. for you.
Yep. I'm just going to drop it in here on the world map. And show you around the bloody Pelican. In which case I need to stop my banging tunes. Ooh. New load screen. Cool.
Yankee Foxtrot, India Lima traffic fatty 85, taking off runway, 2 tree straight out departure.
So here we go. Here's the Pelican.
There it is.
Ah, wrong button. Alright, there we go. Just using the Xbox controller so I can look around. It's got side sticks, so it's probably built by Boeing. Not Boeing, Airbus.
Wow, okay.
And yeah, hang on. If I... How do I do this? Switch it into camera. Fixed look. Free look. Ah, here we go. Free look camera. Okay.
Ooh, door. Wow.
There you go. Press that button and the door opens. We're in the midsection of the ship. And I'll press this button over here and the door opens. And we'll go back into free look.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. If we go down the back to where all the Marines would be.
That's incredible.
And hang on. Let me go back up here. I'll snap that back into a cockpit. Let me see. It's one of these switches. Give me a sec to work out which one. Windshield de-ice, pitot heat, anti-ice engine, cargo door. Alright. So if I, like that, I hit that button, I swing this camera down here. Alright, and go back in. If I hit the cargo door button, there you go. Back door's open.
Oh wow. That's cool.
See, even the cargo door opens. Like it's missing its gun turret at the front and missile pods are off the wings and shit, but it's been very much disarmed.
That's amazing.
And yeah, hang on, let's see. I jump back to cockpit. Cockpit! And I go over here and I press this button here. Yep. You know what? I actually think I need... Yeah, hang on. General options. Sound. Music. Alright. There you go. Should be able to hear the Halo music now.
I think so.
It's really lo-fi, like there's crap speakers in here.
Yeah.
But if you jump the camera outside, full dynamic audio. I'll close the cargo door.
Oh, yep. Now I hear it.
Flight mode.
It works.
Melbourne Center Fatty 85 is type 1 miles northeast of Yankee Foxtrot India Lima 700 feet. Request flight following.
Not that one.
Fatty 85 Melbourne Center. Squawk 43.
There we go.
Just gonna continue going up. There it is.
There you go. Switched over to forward flight.
Fatty 85 radar contact 1 mile southwest of Yankee Foxtrot India Lima 5,000 feet. Altimeter 30.04.
So we're getting some speed up.
Fatty 85.
Is this faster than Honda Jet?
It only goes about Mach 1. I mean, it goes faster than the Honda Jet. Oh, I'm overspeeding, not that crazy. Camera. Reset back. And yeah, I'm having to push the yoke in 90% of the way because I haven't trimmed it yet. So I run that trim wheel. There we go. A bit more trim. Do a barrel roll. Try and pull out of it.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, you got
Do another one. See, even at full throttle, pitching it up, it doesn't go super fast, so it's not like it's one of these things that you can just punch into space, even though it should go to space, which is unfortunate. I'm hoping someone's made a mod to tune it. You see, this should be able to fly straight up to space, but look at my airspeed just falling off.
200 to 269, 270, and completely gone.
Yeah. Pretty much no airspeed left. I'm pulling the yoke as hard as I can, and it's nosing down regardless. You see the engines are in climb mode, but it's going down. So yeah, unfortunately it doesn't perform like it does in Halo.
That's true, yeah.
And I mean, I have had it supersonic, but only just. Roll a lot of trim up into it. There we go. Doing Mach 0.84, 85, 87. Need a bunch more nose down trim. She's starting to climb again. Mach 97, 98, 99. We're supersonic. Which means if I stop the music, we should be able to hear a sonic boom if I move the camera. No engine sounds at all, and then sonic boom.
Hang on. I don't know if I heard it.
It's pretty loud. It's all bass.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Have you noticed there's no sound at all when you're looking at the front of the thing? But when the camera swings back around the back, double boom and engine sounds.
Wow.
She's hoofing it. Do Mach 1.1 barrel roll.
I better get to bed. So.
Yeah, so should I.
Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow if you're going to be on.
Should be at some time.
I'll see you then. You
Alright.
have a good night.
Yeah, same to you, man.
Play safely.
Yeah, I'll try not to crash it.
Let the whole world explode.
Mm-hmm.
I know you'd probably do that. I think mine's would be pretty impressive.
Yep.
Alright, you have a good night.
Alright, later, man.
Take care.
So. And it is, 1 a.m. here, so I better end my stream, as I am riggedy wrecked. Where is that? So yeah, have fun, try not to walk into anything, and I might be doing a Saturday night stream. If not, I'll be back Monday night for Among Us Mondays. Have fun. Oh God, Tabby's awake. Have fun, try not to walk into anything, and don't fall over something that's 3 foot tall. Like a concrete block.